Peace and blessings. Now, I have propounded that marijuana is the tree of life. What I would like to do is highlight 3 specific verses that illustrate my understanding. The first verse is Revelation 7, verse 9, and it reads as such. After this I beheld, and lo, a great multitude which no man could number, of all nations and kindreds and peoples and tongues, stood before the throne and before the Lamb, clothed with white robes and palms in their hands. These people follow the Lamb, and they have in their hands palms. Any plant that has a leaf that resembles a hand is a palm. Those people who follow the Lamb have palms in their possession. And I'm telling you that they have marijuana in their possession. Now let us go to our next verse. And we'll go to Revelation chapter 12, verse 1. And it reads as follows. And there appeared a great wonder in heaven, a woman clothed with the sun, and the moon under her feet, and upon her head a crown of 12 stars. The woman, a female, being clothed with the sun, is an explanation of how plants grow. Most plants, or many plants, their growth is affected by the sunlight. The moon affects her root growth. That's why the moon is under her feet. She is a her because every marijuana plant that you ingest, you smoke, okay? Every one of those plants is a female plant. The grower, he only harvests females. So here it is. This is the female clothed with the sun and the moon under her feet and a crown of 12 stars. The 12 stars is a reference to a later verse. The 12 stars are the 12 genera. And 12 genera is plural for genus. Okay, so now that takes us to verse 2 of chapter 22 in the book of Revelation. It reads as follows. In the midst of the street of it, and on either side of the river, was there the tree of life, which bare 12 manner of fruits, 12 genera, and yielded her fruit every month, and the leaves of the tree, the produce, were for the healing of the nations. That's quite clear. So marijuana as a medicinal plant is obvious. It's in the scripture there. It's in the scripture. And there are other verses that I would like to eventually illustrate, but I just really wanted to focus on those 3 verses. Another thing, marijuana has never been related to any death ever in the history of the earth. Okay? This is a clear sign about the significance of cannabis, the marijuana plant. Peace and blessings.